One quick question. Would you hire a chef who also handles your restaurant's accounting, drives deliveries, and fixes the plumbing? No, right? That's insane. But that's exactly what most of the Java developers do with their classes. They just make a one class and they add everything to it, like adding a database connection, then adding a business logic, then creating a reporting logic there, right? So they add everything in the same class only. So today I will show you why that's dangerous and how single responsibility principle fixes that it in a 10 minutes. So welcome back to Learn Code with Aditya. In this video we will cover the first principle which is there inside a solid principle, so that is the single responsibility principle. So single responsibility principle, it is a first principle. So this principle is there, and in this video we will cover and we will see how single responsibility principle fixes the problem. So let's jump to the editor. So single responsibility principle stated that a class should have only one reason to change. That means a class should have only one responsibility. So let's take an example. I have one employee class here. So in employee class, it is handling the business logic. So basically it is calculating the bonus based on salary. So this is you can say the one responsibility is there. Then the second responsibility is it is handling the persistent logic. So here we are storing the data here in the database in the same class. So this is the second logic we have added here. Then the third responsibility and a logic is, so I'm generating the report. So here in the same class we have the three responsibilities, like handling a business logic, then handling a persistent logic, then third one is a reporting logic. So according to the single responsibility principle, a class should have only one region to change. But here, if you can see, we have the three region to change. So let's take an example. If I want to change a business logic, then again I need to edit or update in the same class. If I want to change some logic which is related to the database, so again I need to update the same class or same file. And the third one, if I want to change some reporting logic, if I want to add some columns or row within a report, so again I need to change the reporting logic within the employee class only. So this class is violating the single responsibility principle because it have a three regions to change. So we will see how to fix this class. So let's create a separate class for each logic because they should have only one region to change. So first we'll create a one class which will handle the employee logic. So I will create a class as a employees. So this employees class will responsible for handling the employee related operations. So in employee related operations we have these three. So I will create a getters and setters. So I will generate directly for both of the fields, and if you want constructor as well you can generate. So here just go to the generate and you can see the constructor. So I will generate a parameterized constructor here. So here we have fixed the first problem which is violating the single responsibility principle. So we have created a one other class which will handle all the employees related operations here. So if I want to change employee related logic, so I will edit only this class. So here we have fixed the first problem. Then the second region is there which is persistent logic. So for persistent logic again we will create a one class which will handle the database related operation. So I'm giving the name as a database DAO operation. So this class is responsible to handle the database related operation. So this code will go inside the database related operation class. So here this one is responsible to handle the database related operation. So let's take example. I want to store the name, so I will take a name here, and here we can save the name. Okay. Then the third is there. Third, you can see the region which is generating the report. For that I will create another class I will give them as a name as a report, which will handle the reporting related operation, and this will go in reports.java class. So here, so let me add a parameter here. So here, this one is a, you can say, violating the single responsibility principle, but here we have fixed the single responsibility principle. So if I want to change employee related logic, so I will change this class. So there is only one region that we can use here to change this particular class. Same with the reports. If I want to add some data to reports, or if you want to remove some data from reports, so I will change only the report class. Then same with database related operation. So in this way we have implemented a single responsibility principle in the Java. So that's it from this video. In this video we have covered the first principle in a solid principle design patterns, that is a single responsibility principle. So in next video we will cover the second, you can say, design principle from the solid design principle patterns. Thank you.